I have needed a few weeks to process Ahsoka and Thrawn's appearance in it. Thrawn from the Canon book series is my favourite character in all of Star Wars. There, I said it. Thrawn from Rebels is okay, and even good at some points. But the Thrawn from Ahsoka is completely unrecognisable, and I'm going to tell you why. On the surface, he may look like Thrawn, he might even sound like Thrawn, so therefore he must be Thrawn, right? Well, no. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Grand Moff. I am the Grand Moff, and today I'm going to tell you why Thrawn may look like Thrawn, but he's so far from what he should be. In this video, I want to talk about the traits that define Thrawn from the books, and they are him being highly capable, well-informed, and able to see patterns. Let's unpack each of those and compare them from the scenes from Ahsoka. Thrawn is highly capable. Thrawn does not say things unless he is right. Throughout the books, if he is unsure about anything, he will say, perhaps, possibly, or we don't have enough information at the moment to jump to that conclusion. It is rare, if impossible, to find a time when Thrawn is wrong about tactical matters in the books, simply because he is never wrong about them. In Ahsoka, Thrawn has to load the cargo before the Jedi stop him. A very simple scenario. Load the cargo and escape before they get to you. So let's see what Thrawn says about that.
Ahsoka Tano has lost the one thing she could not afford to lose today. Time. The options to prevent that departure are now severely limited, if not impossible.
He repeatedly says that they have run out of time and there is no time left. And Ahsoka has lost the one thing that she had, which was time. Yes, he escapes. Spoilers. But that's because the plot wants him to escape. He doesn't escape with a great victory like he should. He barely gets away from them. And he is running away from 3 people, just to be clear. 3 people. If Thrawn says it, it should be true. But he's not even close. Thrawn could be wrong. And if Ahsoka used some hidden force power or walked between the world between worlds and got there in time, you could understand why she got there on time and why Thrawn was wrong. But no, she takes a warg and runs straight there. So Thrawn must have been wrong over and over again by saying she didn't have enough time, when she quite clearly had as much time as she needed to get there. Well informed. In the 3rd book, his flag officer, Karen Farrow, an excellent tactician in her own right by the way, says in response to, is Thrawn always right? Well, of course not. But when he's wrong, it's due to lack of information. So what does live action Thrawn do?
Her master was General Anakin Skywalker.
Excellent. This Thrawn is going to study up on her, find some hidden weakness, and it's going to be the key to him escaping and winning the battle. No? No? Just no? Okay.
And if she's anything like her master, she'll be unpredictable and quite dangerous. Which is why we must control all variables.
Really? This is so vague. What do you mean she's unpredictable and you've got to cover every variable? And this is wrong, by the way. She does the most obvious plan every time. So how would you, if you were Ahsoka, attack this Night Sister stronghold? I don't know, I'll just charge straight at it. Well, that's exactly what Ahsoka does. Ahsoka didn't even have a plan except rock up, turn up, and just run straight at it. That was it. That was the whole plan. This should not have been a hard thing to predict or counter. The things that Thrawn should be the best at. They didn't even shut the doors. So they didn't even shut the doors in this fortress. They didn't even lock and seal the doors to delay them. Wouldn't that have been the biggest delay for Ahsoka, Ezra and Sabine, having to chop each door individually with their lightsaber? That would have bought them more time than what he actually did. But apparently Dave Filoni really understands Thrawn.
Especially when it's under Dave Filoni's tutelage. He's shown back in Rebels he understands Thrawn.
Really? Finally, Thrawn is able to see patterns in his opponents and then counter them. But in this encounter, it's so brain dead from both sides. As stated before, Ahsoka just charges in, straight away, just head-on assault, and Thrawn does everything last minute. From picking Morgan to stop them with a tiny squad, to the Night Sisters making them into zombies. This is all done really last minute. There's no anticipation, there's no pattern, there's no prediction. He's just like flying by the seat of his pants going, oh no, I didn't expect them to get this far, I didn't expect them to get this far, we need to do this, we need to do this, keep delaying them. But they didn't even shut the doors. He doesn't see any patterns in this entire show. I wanted to see a Sherlock Holmes, but instead we get someone who's just completely brain dead. We get someone who would probably lose a chess match against Jar Jar Binks while thinking he's winning the entire match. But what do you think? Was Thrawn great in live action? Am I being too harsh on him, or have I hit the nail on the head? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this sort of content, then make sure to hit that like button. I have been the Grand Moff, and you may fire when ready.